What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Prison Break Season 4 Episode 1. Yes sir, we are back in the building once again for, technically, from what I've heard, the final season of Prison Break. There is a season 5, but I have heard from sources that you might as well consider season 4 the finale, if you will. But we'll see what happens. There is a movie, I believe, if I'm correct. I can't remember exactly, but I believe that my source here, I'm talking like my source is some anonymous shit. From what I've heard is that it's a movie that I need to watch after season 4. So season 5 like kind of takes the series in a different direction, or it deals with other things. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's going to happen. We're going to watch the entire thing anyways. I don't know how it's going to go down, but I definitely gonna be watching. I mean, season 5 is basically like just 9 episodes, so this is, I mean, I guess you could consider this to be the final season 4. What I want you guys to do, those of you guys that are watching this, once you guys on YouTube are seeing this, for the most part, only YouTube people see my intros anyways. I want you guys to let me know what you want me to watch next. Now, all those suggestions are going to be taken into consideration onto what we watch next. It's not going to be something that comes off of Patreon to come here on YouTube. So now that we are in technically the final season of the show, with only like about 31 episodes to go in the series, and then I'm gonna be doing the movie as well to see if it's like a conclusion or whatever and whatnot. We'll see how that goes. But let me know what you guys want to see next. A lot of people have suggested that I watch Lost next. That's another incredible series as well that people has been telling me about. I'm also gonna be doing, because right now I'm really only watching like 2 TV shows. One is a C drama and Prison Break. So the next time around I'm going to be doing 2, right? So what I'll do is split the difference, right? So we'll do one show beginning of the week, 2 episodes Monday, Tuesday, and then we'll do another show for Thursday, Friday. All right. Also, guys, I want you guys to know in this intro, if you do watch it, I want you guys to know that there's going to be a lot of stuff that I drop on Patreon that is not going to come to YouTube until for a very long time, because this is stuff that people has voted on the Patreon that they want to see, and we just have fun over there. So if you guys want to have, it's still early access to stuff that you don't have to wait, for me to get the episodes edited and stuff for YouTube and stuff like that. I'm also going to be watching the Marvel series as well. I'm going to be watching The Boys as well. There's a lot of series that people has been suggesting for years that I'm going to just start on Patreon, because I can pace myself over there and I don't have to worry about editing videos, because you just get access to the full reactions. So I'm going to be doing the TV series for the MCU. I never watched any of those. I have still been watching the movies and stuff like that, but I haven't been watching the TV series. So WandaVision, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Loki, also I don't know, like there's another one, I don't know, I think there's a series called What If. I don't even know if I need to watch that, because I think that's animated. If I remember correctly, I think that's animated. And also I think there's another one as well. I heard that She-Hulk is coming out. I saw the trailer for She-Hulk. I don't know if I want to watch She-Hulk, but I'm probably gonna have to watch it because I want to keep up with what's going on in the MCU as well. So I just wanted you guys to know that. So if you're interested in seeing those reactions, they are going to be on Patreon and available for membership as well on the original channel. Just wanted you guys to know that. All right, so you already know If you want to watch these episodes earlier than you're watching this on YouTube, you can go to Patreon. We should be by the time you get to this episode on YouTube, season 4 episode 1, we should be done with season 4. So on Patreon. So if you want to go and support your boy, that's the way to support the channel while you're here, because we might not be watching the series that you want to watch or see reactions to next. But if you want to stick with your boy and help support, that will be highly appreciated. All the money for Patreon and membership goes right back into the YouTube channel so that I can have better equipment, provide you guys with better service and stuff like that, so that you guys can enjoy these reactions in high quality. Okay, so you don't have to go anywhere else. All right, let's get into it. Episode 1 of season 4, Prison Break, man. Let's get it. Let's go.
I held up my end of the deal, and I broke Whistler out. But the company, they killed Sarah anyway. I don't know why the company wanted James Whistler out of prison, but I've tracked him here to Los Angeles. He's with another company agent I know only as Gretchen. The same agent who murdered Sarah. This ends today. I came here seeking justice. The justice I now know the system cannot provide. So if you're reading this letter, you'll know I died avenging Sarah's death.
He's prepared to die.
You get the data card, we drop it off in the racing form, and we get the hell out of there.
Who's the contact we're leaving it for?
The company wants the card back, period. All you need to worry about is getting this rig the hell out of there in a hurry.
Well, I'll be getting it out of there. Don't you worry about that.
Good to see you again.
You too.
Didn't hear from you for a while. Started to wonder if you're still interested.
I am, very much so.
Well, I needed to approach this carefully. I'm sure you understand. Who are you buying it for? Competitor? Foreign country?
Jason, you know I can't get into that. Now, we've been negotiating this for months. I've jumped through all your hoops. I've agreed to meet you here. Do you want to sell the card to me or not?
$50 million? Sheesh, what is on this card? Bruh.
That's a lot of secrets on a little piece of plastic.
Let me give you a little bit of advice. And this is on the house. Watch your step with that thing. The company will do anything to get it back.
Don't I know it?
They are the company. Damn. He's making a copy.
Come on. Where is she?
Michael, you don't understand.
Call Gretchen. Get her in here. Now.
You have to trust me. I'm not your enemy, Michael.
James? We need to leave.
You know, despite everything, if Sarah could weigh in right now, she'd tell me not to kill you. That's the kind of person she was. That's the kind of person you took from me.
James, didn't you tell him?
You walked
Tell
in
him.
first.
Shut up! Gretchen, look at me.
Tell him what?
This is for Sarah.
I never killed Sarah.
I wouldn't expect someone like you to take this with dignity.
I swear to God, she's alive.
Don't insult
What?
me.
Bro,
Don't
what?
insult her.
She escaped. We knew if you found out, we wouldn't have any leverage. I fabricated the whole thing.
My brother saw.
A head in a box from a cadaver. When we get outside, right now, we need to get out of here.
They found the bodies. Give me the gun.
She's lying.
Is she? If you pull that trigger, you'll never know.
Oh, hold up, bro.
Where is she? Where's Sarah?
Michael, if you don't give me that gun, I'm gonna shoot you in the head.
At this point, you don't have a choice. Bruh.
Sarah.
Okay. All right, let's settle down for a second here, bro. If Sarah is not dead, you're gonna have to explain how the hell she escaped and y'all just left her alone. It doesn't make sense. If this is a ploy to get the actress back into the show, because now that I'm reacting to season 4, you know, a lot of people on Patreon was telling me, well, a couple of people on Patreon was telling me that the reason why she went away, because the whole time I was thinking that she went to go do The Walking Dead, so she couldn't do the show. Now if she's gonna come back in season 4, as they were telling me that she was pregnant and she wanted to take a year off. Fine. But now you're trying to tell me they couldn't get her to do a couple of scenes? To be all right, we're fine with you, taking the time off or whatever for your pregnancy, but they couldn't get her to do a couple of scenes to at least convince her that she escaped or something? Damn, they had a... I mean, I guess she coming back, they have to figure out a way to bring her back in the show. But this is kind of vague, though. You're gonna have to tell us what really happened. Hopefully she explains.
General, we got your card. What's the problem?
We have nothing. It's a duplicate. Almost flawless, but a duplicate.
That's possible.
You know how important the retrieval of this card is to me, Gretchen. You know that this is a security breach that could have catastrophic ramifications for the company.
The only thing I can think of, there was a blind spot when Whistler was hitting the target. Maybe he made a duplicate and he still has the original.
You hired him. You kept him at the tip of the spear. You insisted that we get him out of Sona.
We had to. He'd already made contact with the target. At that point, it was him or no one, sir.
What's your stake in all this?
I had nothing to do with it. Whistler acted on his own, I swear to you.
Are you gonna kill her?
Please. I have a bank account in Dubai. Left over from a slush fund from Cobra 2. It's yours. No, please, please.
They're fine. You hear about Sona?
What about it?
Burned down 3 days back. The inmates, they rioted. No sign of Bellic, Teabag, or Sucre.
Sucre?
He got popped. I don't know how. I mean, the papers listed the name of the inmates, and he was in there when it went down.
I found Whistler and Gretchen. And, Gretchen said... She said Sarah's still alive. We said it was in a garage, right? So it was dark.
Yeah, it was dark. But if you're asking me if I picked up the head to check to see if it was Sarah, no, Michael, I didn't.
And LJ said he only heard them kill Sarah, right?
You just gotta come back. Please, come back. Let's just start a new life.
Tell Sophia I said hi. And tell LJ. Tell him his uncle loves him.
Michael, don't do this, please.
You know, it's amazing sometimes, and this is the reason why I talked about Lincoln's personality and the difference between him and Michael. Right? It's like they're counter parts of each other, right? So imagine he's out there looking for Sarah. I would think that for all the shit that Michael has been through for Lincoln, that he would be trying to at least lend a hand and understand where Michael is coming from, right? At least help him. At the very least, you should be out there helping him, trying to get some information or something. But to be just chilling, bro, like, I don't know if I could do that with a clear conscience, man. Knowing that he's out there looking for Sarah, trying to, even if looking for Sarah or trying to get revenge initially, right? You should be helping him in whatever way that you can, man. That Michael has done so much for Lincoln, bro. It's, but in anyways, I mean, I guess because he was exonerated, it's, you know, it's whatever.
Out. Get some better ventilation back there, amigo. Okay? Want to translate that? Don't worry about it. Gracias. Where's your mom? She'll be here. What do you mean she'll be here? We're running out of time. I gotta be up there. Don't worry. My mom wouldn't let me down. At least she hasn't yet.
Over here! Mom! Mom! I told you! Don't worry, you'll make it there!
Alright.
What's it called? European Goldfinch.net. It's what we can all use to communicate.
Don't worry, I'm alone. It's good to see you.
So where's your new best friend?
I don't know about that, but Whistler's not who you think he is. We're working together against the company. Yeah.
Well, what about Gretchen? Is she working with you?
He needed her to further his plan. Look, if the guy was company, he just shot you dead back at that conference like she wanted him to.
Do you have any information about Sarah or not?
Let's go somewhere a little more private.
I want you to tell me right now. I want you to tell me right now, right here. We can get Gretchen on the phone.
Gretchen's dead. She never showed up. Come and talk to me, please.
Just like that. She didn't even last 10 minutes.
Whistler and I were at that. It lists all their agents, all their operations. They refer to it as Scylla. Whistler's got it.
Alex, talk to me about Sarah. That's all I care about.
I understand that. I want nothing more than to get home to my wife and my son. But that's not going to happen for either of us with the company out there trying to kill us.
You don't know anything about Sarah, do you?
Whistler does. He tells me he does. And he wants to tell you. But he wants something in return.
What? What does he want from me?
To talk to me.
I have it. There's one last step involved in order to read the data. And that step involves breaking into a secured structure.
And so now you need my help.
Yeah. My book, the Bird Book, the one I lost in Sona, contained information that would have helped facilitate the break-in, but it can still be accomplished. With your help.
Where's Sarah?
I figured out a way to get
Yeah,
Teabag
sure.
back into the show.
A week ago, some information came through the wire. Sarah may have bought a bus ticket in Santa Fe.
All right, so I wanted to make this clear. Okay, the character is what I don't like. Okay, for Teabag, the character is what I don't like. Okay, just to make it clear, the character is what I don't like. Okay, it's not the actor.
Where? Chicago. Michael, if Sarah's out there, she's not safe. None of us are. The company knows we still have the original card, and that's why Gretchen was the first to go.
I think we're done here.
Michael, we have a chance for once to get Scylla to people that want to take the company down. I don't want to run anymore. We won't have to run anymore.
I spent the last month thinking Sarah was dead and that it was my fault. If she's out there, I'm gonna find her. That's all I care about.
This can be done within a week. Less. At least let me show you that.
Oh my god! Yo, that came out of nowhere! Bruh, what? Bruh.
You kept your word to me. You're the first that's ever done that. Gracias.
Why must you go after this man? You could choose not to.
I come from there's something called a blood feud. Comprende? Michael Schofield left me for dead one too many times, as it turns out. What is Spanish for little angel?
Angelita.
Adios, Angelita. Is this legit?
Oh, si, senor. For the money you're paying, first class, all the way.
So these
First
are coyotes
class.
one can trust?
Si, senor.
Vámonos.
As you've seen, what you're entering into is quite serious.
I realize that.
You're responsible for this now.
You have nothing to worry about.
We'll talk soon.
Wait a minute, isn't this the guy that...
It's time to clean up now.
Let's get out of here. Drop him. Let's go. Give me your hand.
Oh, Jack.
Yo, let's go.
Lincoln?
Come with me.
Lincoln, what's going on?
Dad, we're safe now. Relax.
Nah, I saw someone. Looks like company, I'm sure of it.
Let's just go, okay? Let's go. We'll be fine.
All right, all right.
Yeah.
Get back, get back.
I don't know who the hell just threw that punch, but that was not Lincoln. That double did not look like him whatsoever. Have you ever wondered, like, all this happened and literally... Jesus, man.
No?
No. We've been divorced for almost 2 years now. We haven't had contact in months.
I would think that might change now that he's back in the U.S.
I'm so sick of you people. What are you, Fed? Thinking that you can keep on harassing...
I'm not with the government, Pam.
We're done talking.
Bruce Bennett.
Do you know who this is?
I do.
I'm looking for Sarah. And right now, you're the only person I can think of who can help me.
Hold on. Where are you?
Back in Chicago. Have you heard from her?
Meet me in front of the Drake Hotel in a half hour.
Please, just tell me. Is she alive?
Are you Michael Schofield? Are you Michael Schofield?
I mean, if you're asking.
Yes, I am.
Michael.
Hands on your head.
Michael.
Bruh, everybody getting arrested. Is there gonna be anybody left? How the fuck do you know?
You know what Scylla is?
It's the company's little black book.
So he was gonna make a copy of it and give it to me.
What do you want from me?
You're looking at major time. You know that, right? To perform the operation, Michael, that would require signatures from about 20 different department heads. You wanna bet at least one of them is company? And the only way this is gonna work is via freelancer, off the books.
Sounds complicated. I'll take a pass.
I'm giving you an opportunity to avoid 15 years in jail. Not to mention the time that your brother's facing.
What are you talking about?
Company tried to take him out in Panama. He, reacted, apparently. But I just made a deal with the Panamanian authorities for him to serve out his time in the US. He should be touching ground any time now.
Bruh.
Stop! Stop! Hey, you don't want to go in there. You don't want to go in there.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
Damn.
Ain't just gonna look down his nose at me?
How you gonna find him?
This.
You're both into birds?
No. It's either gonna take him or he to me. I just know it.
How would you? I forget about this Schofield. You have plenty of money, see? I mean, how much money you have in that bag?
Why don't you just mind your own beeswax, huh? You just keep pouring this jalopy northbound, all right? Get me back to the Lando Cotton.
Of course.
Ready?
I'm gonna get you help.
I thought you said you couldn't trust anybody.
Yeah, but maybe you can. All right, 2 of your cohorts, Fernando Sucre and Brad Bellick, were arrested. They're both facing time, and Alexander Mahone is in a Colorado jail cell.
Good, let him sit there.
Why was he
You're gonna need
arrested?
Mahone if you want to make this happen. He was working with Whistler.
And you'll have me, okay? Whatever you need, I'll provide.
Whistler also said something about a second step. Something about a break-in.
Yeah. The
I
card
think
has
his
all the
dad
data on it,
actually
but it's
meant
encrypted. Once you get your hands on it, you need to find a way to break into the company's headquarters. It's the only way to unlock what's on the card.
Where's the building?
L.A.
Where in L.A.?
I don't know.
So we got a data card, which could be anywhere. We got to break into a building, the location of which is yet to be determined. Simple enough.
You've broken out of 2 penitentiaries. I'm thinking, breaking into a building isn't too far outside your wheelhouse. When Whistler was killed yesterday, the plug was gonna be pulled on the entire operation. But, I convinced my superiors to give it, one more chance.
So this is like job security for you.
What's that?
Well, when we go out there and risk our necks so you can collect your pension.
No, Lincoln. Okay, some people still care about their jobs. Some people still fight for this country. Maybe you've been a little too distracted, boosting car stereos and breaking heads to remember that.
Damn, aggressive much? I was like, damn, bro.
We do this deal after it's done. You can look for Sarah. If she's alive.
If we take this deal, we'll both be dead long before I get the chance, Link.
What are you talking about?
Somebody just posted a significant amount of bail for both of you.
Who?
I don't know, but they're outside. You're free to go. Here, take your dad's file. My number's inside.
We ain't doing this.
I will just take it anyway. This file means nothing to me anymore.
Who could possibly post bail for them? I wonder if it's Sarah. Or the company. No.
Bruce Bennett.
Oh, Bruce. Okay.
Let's go for a drive.
Shit. Damn, I'm happy to see her, bro. That must be one of the greatest feelings in the world, bruh. It's gotta be. Gotta explain how the hell she escaped.
Thought I'd never see you again.
It's pretty much all you want to do in those situations. You don't even want to let them out of your sight.
How much time are you looking at?
They're saying 15 years. I have to find out for sure.
I heard Lincoln say something about a deal.
No jail time. In exchange for taking down the company.
How?
Exactly. I love you. That's all I know right now.
It's a good thing to know. God, everybody in this show has been through so much, bro. Jeez, man. They tortured her.
It's not your fault. It's not.
Yeah, but
Tell me what happened.
Yeah, I need to know what the hell happened. How the hell did you escape?
It's just what they do. And it wasn't just me, God, it was you and LJ and Lincoln.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. This guy's out here sniping people with a pistol. He ain't playing no games.
You okay?
I can't believe they found us so fast. Should I call Bruce and get someplace safe?
They're probably tracking Bruce.
They're not gonna stop unless we stop them, Link.
You can think of what I'm thinking.
Let's end this. But I'm not gonna leave you behind again.
Hey, Bobby. Link?
God.
I tell you how grateful I am for including me.
Well, Sucre vouched for you, Bellic. He said you came through for him down in Panama. Alex?
Michael?
You ready for this?
Yeah. I am.
So I hear Whistler's bird book has details about what we need to steal.
Yeah.
You know who's got it, right?
Please! We'll die out here.
Thank you for the cash, gringo. First class all the way.
Freaking idiots.
Do we have any idea where Teabag is?
That snake could be anywhere.
When we're in LA, we can think like convicts, we just can't act like them. If we do, we're done.
It goes without saying this is your last chance to back out, because first on the list of things I cannot guarantee you is your safety. We're all a long way from where this started, but what I can guarantee you is that if we do this thing right, we'll be close to where it ends. Freedom. Finally. You too. Let's go.
All right.
That's
we're heading
tough.
out
I feel
tomorrow.
for
have to
Mahone,
finalize a few
though,
things
because
before we go. No games and no stunts. Otherwise, I promise you're gonna see a whole different side of me.
Likewise. Fake IDs. It's a good start. But there's some things you can't fake. And there's some things you can't hide. Know what I mean?
How high's your threshold for pain?
it's gonna burn that shit off.
You sure you don't want a sedative?
Bruh.
We're gonna go into the night.
Laser removal of a tattoo, bruh. Whoosh.
C-130? What do they want us to parachute out of this thing?
This guy called in a favor to the Air Force. It's not like we could be flying commercial, you know?
If you're successful with obtaining Scylla, you'll not only avoid jail time, but you could take great pride in knowing you helped dismantle this country's greatest threat to its own democracy. If you're killed while doing so, a proper funeral will be provided. But if you try to escape, you will have no funeral. You will have nothing, and you will be apprehended and buried where we find you. I sincerely hope we understand each other.
You better hold up your end of the deal.
Let's go.
I have a feeling that people who watch this series, I don't think they watched all 4 seasons or all 5 seasons. I think they just watch maybe a few episodes of season 2 and be like, I don't want to watch this anymore. There's no way you can watch this up until this and not think that this was a great TV show and say that it goes downhill. Right, I'm still super excited to watch this show. My excitement has not died at all since I've been watching the show. Still excited to watch every single episode. Still want to binge watch it. Are you serious? As I said, I've been asking for those people to please explain to me. I think on my last review for season 3, I genuinely asked people who are watching those episodes, please let me know what is the problem, because they're the big bad at this point.
Burroughs and Schofield have been transferred to
I read the newspapers. You don't have to tell me what's in the headlines.
the exact penitentiary where they're being held is undisclosed, but you can guarantee it'll be federal. Supermax.
No more updates. Call me when they're dead.
Welcome to Los Angeles. As
He's
it
talking
turns
on the
out,
phone
men who
now?
have escaped not one,
That's
but
new.
two penitentiaries are considered a bit of a flight risk. So we need to know where you are and what you're doing at all times. These are GPS ankle monitors. Now step up, take one, and put it on.
No.
Let's make this clear. I'm your ally, but more importantly, I'm your boss, which means if this fails, it's my ass on the line as much, if not more than yours. So
But
from
that's
this point
asking
on,
a
if I
bit
ask you to do
much.
something, you do it. If I ask you to say something,
That's
you say it.
trackable,
And if I ask
you
you to
dummy.
put on a monitor, you put on the monitor.
Whistler's assignment was to drop off this data card, this Scylla, to a company executive, someone he referred to as the card holder, and his job was to protect it, to keep it safe. No, I didn't see who he was, but I got to look at his driver.
His driver? You want to sketch this guy's face and match it up to 10 million people in Los Angeles? Well, that's just great.
I saw more than just the guy's face. All the drivers were hanging around, talking shop, but this guy, he was standing by himself, legs apart, hands behind his back. At rest, he's former military. His car rides a little lower than the rest of them. Probably signifies private security, weighed down by bulletproof siding. His suit, you don't buy a suit like that on a cop's salary or pulling weekend gigs as a driver. That means he's full-time, he's highly paid. You ask our friend Mr. Self to run tax records of 45 to 55-year-old white males in Los Angeles, drawing a military pension and taking 6 figures from a private security company. And you narrow your field from 10 million till about 50, and then I can pick the guy out from there. Find the driver, you find the card holder. Nice to work with Homeland. The FBI would take days to gather this intel.
Well, the FBI should have hired me, because I could have gotten whatever info you wanted in 25 minutes tops.
You're some kind of hacker?
I designed silicon lithography for personal gain.
He's an identity thief. He's a douche. Hey, why don't you sit in the corner, and we'll get you when we need you.
This is him. That's the driver.
Now what?
Well, he takes us to the card holder, and the card holder takes us to Scylla.
He's military, so he should know when he's being
Whoa,
followed.
What's that? Looks like private security. This thing's a fortress. All right,
Well,
slow
damn.
down. Slow down.
This thing we gotta get. It's in there.
We got motion sensors, alarm systems, armed guards.
In and out of that place without anybody knowing.
Bruh,
You better have one hell of a plan, Michael.
I'm not chancing that.
What if we don't have to be in the house? If the card, this Scylla, is so important, maybe the guy's carrying it on him.
Well, according to public records, the owner of the estate's name is Stuart Tuxhorn, and he's a CEO of a company called Spectroleum.
Heavy hitter like that's gonna have security 24/7.
We gotta get this thing without anyone knowing it's gone, right? So even if he's got it on him, how do we get it off him?
You don't steal the card. You copy it. Oh, now you're interested in what I gotta say, right?
Yes, douche.
Copying it will make it harder. Not only you have to steal it, you have to return it, genius.
Only if you don't got me, hombre.
Oh,
What's that?
God.
This is the reason I got busted.
Oh, you stole the cell phone?
Oh, yeah. No, I'm looking at federal time because I stole a cell phone. Seriously. Whoa. I invented this so that I don't have to steal. It looks like a cell phone, but it's really like a digital black hole. Wireless hard drive that swallows up any electronic data within 10 feet of it.
Like what?
Like the account info of anyone at Starbucks with a latte and a laptop. Like the PIN number of any credit card used at a gas pump. I can walk out of here and get the identities and financial statements of 10 people in 10 minutes on a slow day with one hand on my junk.
And the information embedded in Scylla?
If we can get close enough. It's ours.
Sir, it's me.
Everybody's on.
Okay.
Now, while I'm monitoring the device, I'm not going to be able to see exactly what data is being copied. But, like downloading quality porn from the internet, the progress bar is going to tell me when it's time to rock and roll.
How long do they need to stay in range?
Encrypted data like this is going to take at least 2 minutes.
Here he comes. Sucre, you're on.
Last time I had this little action, I was dry humping my way through 5th grade.
Calm down.
Calm down. Si tú no me la quieres pagar el carro ahora. ¿Cómo tú no supones que yo arregle eso? Step away from the vehicle.
It's okay, bro. We don't just relax. We don't have to get all excited.
So you speak English now?
Only a little, but
How about now?
Nada.
Try to get closer to him.
If he was any closer, he'd be in the car.
Maybe the guy's not in the car.
Back, Pedro. Hit the brakes. Let the rich guy pay for damage you don't intend to fix.
Just give the man some money so we can leave.
So how did you find me?
I never lost you. The new nose threw me a bit, but
What do you want done? I got customers.
look, back in the days when you worked with the company.
Well, for the company. I did economic forecasts of their operations. I mean, I wasn't one of the guys.
But you had access.
Come on. The last time I helped you, the only thing I got out of it was plastic surgery and a $100,000 pay cut. You know, so either you buy one of these exceptional family cars with above average gas mileage, or you leave me the hell alone.
I know about Scylla, and I'm going after it.
You know, I knew you were crazy. I didn't know you were stupid, too.
Well, let's just say I was able to get my hands on it. It's my understanding that Scylla could only be used if it's plugged into a decoder box that's hidden in one of the company facilities. Am I right?
You know, I wish I could help, but I can't.
You know, you are helping, Jasper. It's just a matter of whether you do it before or after I shame you in front of your coworkers here. Tell me where the company keeps the box, Jasper.
Could be anywhere, I don't know.
Somebody does, right? Somebody that you might have access to.
You know, if you go down this road, your government job won't protect you.
Then I better not get caught, right?
If I don't find
True.
something to eat soon.
So if Tuxhorn doesn't have the card in him, it's gotta be in there, right?
Damn.
Look, there's no way we're getting in that house without being seen.
I know.
But if the card's in there, how are we gonna copy it?
We're not. She's gonna do it for us.
Leave the traffic.
You'll want to be quiet now, Claudia. There are levels of clearance at the Department of Corrections that are simply not available, even for friends as connected as mine. So listen carefully. If you even remotely value your friend's life, you're going to use your security code to access the records for prisoner transfers. And tell me where they sent Michael Schofield and Lincoln Burrows.
Bruh. Yo. Oh, she's gonna slip the thingy into her bag, maybe?
Thanks. Sure. It's a great bag. I can ask you where you got it.
It was a gift from my boss, so I don't really know. Sorry.
Sure. There you go. I can never find a good bag. I'm a teacher and I have books and grading materials, and I should probably go ahead and just invest in a wagon one of these days.
Yeah, that's why I love this bag. It has so many pockets.
Do you mind if I take a look?
Oh, no.
Thanks.
All right. Now Teabag is.
Oh, thank God, I hope.
You all right, mister?
Yeah, my damn truck blew a gasket a few miles back. I've been hoofing it ever since.
Where you headed?
San Diego?
Hell, we can give you a ride if you'd like.
Hey, what's wrong, man? Eat some bad Mexican?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Same as yesterday.
Yo, my guy said you ate some bad Mexican. That couldn't be more on the nose.
She's got it. I'm picking up all kinds of gag from the house, man. Small stuff, maybe a digital camera, an MP3 player. Nothing of the size of what we're looking for, though.
Keep her moving.
So far, so good, ma'am. Please move on to the next room.
How we doing?
Still don't got it.
The card's in there. It'd be in some kind of safe office.
Ma'am, our system is showing that the malfunction is coming from a room that's designated as an office or a den.
You mean the library? Mister doesn't like me going in there.
Well, I think he'd like it even less if you went home without properly setting the alarm first, don't you think?
All right, I'll check.
Sheesh.
We got some.
Card?
Oh yeah, file's so big it can't be anything else. Now you just gotta keep it there for 2 minutes while it finishes the burn.
Star. We need 2 minutes.
Ma'am, I think we found the source of our problem. If you could just stay at that particular window and hold it closed while we reset the system, that should do it.
Come on. Come on, Dan. Got it.
Got it.
All right, ma'am. Thank you so much for your help.
There's gotta be some. There's gotta be a safe.
All we need to do now, man, is just. Whoa.
Shit.
He's heading back inside.
What for?
I don't know.
She's gonna leave it the phone in there.
Oh man. No, we're good. She's out.
Oh. This one must be like, what's with all these random people talking to me today? I become.
Hey, stop! Wait here.
Actually had to slow down not to catch you.
I think I pulled a groin.
It's none in the bag.
Go ahead.
Before Burroughs and Schofield were allegedly transferred to Arlington, someone posted their bail. I need to know who.
I'm showing a Bruce Bennett, former aide to Governor Frank Tancredi.
I can't read the content without downloading the device, but unless this Tuxhorn's got like a 50,000 hour TiVo, then yeah, I think we got it.
It doesn't matter if we got it if we can't find it.
So where the hell is it?
It's still inside the house.
Yeah.
That's why the maid went back inside. She must have found it, assumed it belonged to her boss, and then she left it
Yeah.
behind.
Well then guess what, fellas? It's game over. You know how many months it took me to make that thing, Michael? What, you just think I could whip up another one in a couple of seconds?
Losing it is not the problem. If they find it, that's the problem.
They find out someone was after that card. We're done.
What do you mean done? What does that mean? Does it mean we're gonna go back to prison? Is they gonna kill us? What the hell is that?
It means we're going in to get it.
What you're asking for requires involving additional people, which given the covert nature of this operation, I cannot do.
Then you're asking for the impossible.
No, what I'm asking for is competence. Okay, I'm not the one who put the entire mission in the hands of a damn maid. Look, if the company finds that copy of Scylla before we do, that's it, Michael. That's ball game. They're gonna find out who was behind it, and they're going to ghost us. All of us. Are you okay?
Yeah. I'm fine.
Look, I didn't choose you to do this because I had you in custody. I chose you to do this because I believe you could pull it off.
Yeah, well, a lot of people have believed in me in the last few months, Agent Self. Not all of them are alive
Agent
today.
Self. This is the most pretentious
Can you get me
last
the
name
device
I've
or
ever
not?
heard. Self. Hi, my name is Terabyt Self.
All right, this is what we got. Listen, I'm not sure how close we're gonna get to this house, let alone inside of it, but let's say that we do.
The alarm they got installed in this house is triggered 1.2 seconds after broken contact in any door or window.
Which would immediately send the private security guards with their 47 guns rushing into the property.
And after 30 seconds, the alarm company will dispatch vehicles to the property, 3 to 4, depending on availability. After confirmation of a break-in, they'll dispatch additional vehicles to seal off any and all exits from the property.
I don't know about this, Michael.
It's getting pretty clear why they hired a bunch of cons to do this job. It's not because they wanted it off the books. It's because we're expendable. Who's gonna care if a bunch of crooks wind up dead? It's suicide.
I'm gonna keep looking and see what I can find.
Almost.
Ready? Go.
Just something across the street. We got a team checking it out now. You can go back inside, sir.
It's literally sitting on the table right there, right at the front door.
They must be out of town.
Get out, 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 now. Oh shit, he has a kid. No, no, no. Jeez.
Alex. Thanks, Jim.
Yo, we gotta go, dude.
Let's go.
Oh no, not Bruce.
Don't turn around unless you'd like to experience a great deal of pain over an even greater length of time.
You know, just take whatever you want
The only
here.
thing I want from you, Bruce, is the answer to a simple question. Where are Michael Schofield and Lincoln Burrows?
I only know what I read in the papers.
3 days ago, there were 105 inmates in the Supermax wing of the U.S. Penitentiary in Livingston, Texas, where the brothers were allegedly sent. There are still 105 inmates there, and no one has been released during that time. Someone is playing a shell game, Bruce. I'm just trying to find out who.
I have no criminal jurisdiction.
I know you bailed them out. I know you've been in contact with Sarah Tancredi.
I swear to you, I have no idea where they are.
I guess we'll see about that.
There you go.
Wonder what he left here.
96.
A key. Gates Corporation.
Did you get it?
Let's make sure we got what we wanted. Link.
Yeah. Don't let that thing out of your sight. All right?
We're halfway there. All we gotta do is that little B&E and we're out of here.
Reminds me, I need to get a hold of Self. See when we can get started.
So what are you gonna do with him when all this is over?
That's a good question. Sarah, I was gonna come down here and ask if you wanted to talk some more about what happened in Panama, but I think I already know what you're gonna say.
How's that?
Because you're a little like me. Because you're gonna say you're fine. That you can handle it. So, I'll just leave it at this. I'm here. Whenever you want to talk. I'm here.
Thank you.
That bitch. So glad
You know, the
Gretchen
only
is
thing
dead.
that kept me alive when I was being held was the thought of being with you. But I also knew that if anything happened to me, you were going to blame yourself and you would spend the rest of your life punishing yourself for it, and I can't bear the thought of that. So can we make a deal right now that we're even and just wipe the slate clean and no guilt and no responsibility? If we're going to be together, I don't want it to be out of a sense of obligation. Or even
True.
that we should be. Because of what we've been through. I just want to start over.
Start over. Okay. But, does that mean I have to divorce my wife?
Because you're still married to a Russian stripper.
Well, A, I've been a little busy. And B, I'm pretty sure she was Czech.
Mike.
What's wrong?
Whatever it is, it ain't it.
I don't understand. I thought you said we copied the card.
No, we did, but according to the encryption code... Okay, how do I make this clear? If Scylla was like a pizza, all we got's a slice.
So where's the rest of the data?
Shit.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know how we didn't see this coming. I mean, it makes perfect sense.
It's like the nuclear launch codes. You don't give all that information to just one person.
How many do you give it to?
Okay, that quote your father held on to? In the Odyssey, Scylla is a six-headed monster that requires a sacrifice of 6 soldiers in order to pass.
Six pieces?
It's 6.
Shit. Well, now we understand why it's freaking 22 episodes for this season, bro.
Rise and shine, bitch. Breakfast.
Who is this? Is that Gretchen? Bruh, why did it make us think that Gretchen is dead?
You right? Yeah, I'm fine.
All this security makes you wonder what the company's hiding.
Only way to know for sure is to find
Bruh,
those
is
5
Michael
cards,
sick?
see for ourselves.
Think we'll have enough time?
Yeah.
I think Michael is sick. You don't just bleed from the nose like that. Could be brain damage. So started off with a banger, man. What a double. They dropped a double on us. Let's talk about it. So first thing off the bat, Sarah is alive. Yes. I'm happy, but I also needed an explanation. She was tortured, but for some reason Gretchen didn't kill her. And then Gretchen said that she escaped. So which one is it? You get what I'm saying? How did she escape? You know what? Let's just chalk it up to them just retconning everything to Sarah come back into the show. It doesn't hurt. You get what I'm saying? It doesn't hurt the quality of the show in any shape or form for me. Bringing back Sarah, great decision, deciding, because she's not like she really wanted to leave the show. So it's not like it was that decision. She was pregnant. She wanted a year off. So they created a storyline to explain her absence, right? So fine, we can move on. We can move forward. So Sarah is back and I'm happy to see her. It warms my heart to see her in the show. You know what I'm saying? Lori was not like even close to being as likable as she is, as the character she plays in Prison Break. The character she plays in The Walking Dead, Lori, I like this character better. And like the relationship that she had in The Walking Dead, good relationship, but at the same time it was tarnished because you didn't even know for a fact if your husband was dead, and you was out here just you know what I'm saying. And furthermore, out of everybody that you could have slept with, you're sleeping with the dude's partner. Like, you're sleeping with your husband's police partner. Not cool, bro. Guy code, man. Guy code, man. You just don't do that. You don't sleep with a widow. You don't sleep with a widow that was married to a friend. You get what I'm trying to say? Bro code, man. Bro code. Anyways, love her character that she plays in this show, Prison Break. So I'm happy to see her back. I'm happy that, you know what I'm saying, Michael can, you know what I'm saying, he was about to have his revenge, but he still hesitated to kill Gretchen, found out that Sarah is alive. Now, Whistler is dead. Whistler got, that shit shocked me because I was like, it just came out of nowhere. Bro, those things always like surprise me in whatever that whether I'm playing a video game, whether I'm watching a TV show, anime, those bullets that just come out of nowhere and just dome somebody, they always get me, dude, because I'm just like, whoa, yo, that's crazy. Because the way how those shots are usually shot, it always shot like it happens right next to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel like you're standing there and somebody gets shot right in front of you. That's how it feels. So it's a very shocking moment, surprising. My God. So Whistler is dead. So basically what happened throughout the episodes was that now we have a new task. Not that this should have been the task, I think, that coming into this fourth season, that Michael was going to go after the company, but I didn't know how they were going to set it up. And as I said, I trust the writers to do it the right way because they still have not let me down yet. So they haven't let me down yet, even if you could make the argument that it was kind of lackluster in the explanation of Sarah's absence, and you know, find now that she was still alive. You get what I'm saying? It was more of like, how are you going to do this? I think they should have. It's a traumatic experience, and I'm going to give them a pass on this. The reason why, because they made it a traumatic experience, so that Sarah is very reluctant to reveal, you know, what happened. You get what I'm saying? Because Michael did ask her, like, what happened? You know what I'm saying? And she was like, she don't want to talk about it yet, and she might not ever, you know, based on the conversation there at the end that she had with Michael, with him saying that, you know, basically is like, I understand that you're a lot, you know, you're a lot like me. You know what I'm saying? We'll, no matter how many times people ask us if we're okay, we're always going to say we're fine. And as you see there at the end, it seems like something is wrong with Michael. It seems like he's sick. Maybe it's a brain injury. I don't know what the situation is, but he's bleeding from the nose, and that's never good. That's not, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can get a nosebleed from getting punched in the nose, like if you have a broken nose, but that seemed like it's a little bit more serious than that. So I don't know, man. Maybe Michael won't survive this season. I don't know what's the situation. So it's going to be very, 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 sad if he does, die at the end of this season or something like that. I don't know, but I'm just assuming based on what I see. Of course, we have a situation, them being chased, black dude out here trying to find him from the company because they decided to clean up all the loose ends, which that includes everybody. Billy, Mahone, everybody, Sucre, Michael, Lincoln, LJ, Sarah, everybody is in the crosshairs right now of the company. They not leaving no stones unturned. But we need to get our hands on this thing here, this black book of the company, so that we can expose them. And hopefully we can get that done with minimal, hopefully nobody dies, but at the same time, the stakes are really high in this show, so they're not afraid to kill main characters. Also with the situation with Teabag, he has the book. I don't know what he's going to find, but he's basically gathering, gathering all of this information that Whistler left behind, basically trying to figure out the clues from the bird book. Just hopefully he doesn't get himself killed before we can find him and get that book, because we need the book to get into the building, right? So the situation is kind of hype right now. It's kind of hype. So of course they left Sophia and LJ back in Panama, which I don't know how that's, they might end up, I guess it's a way to, kind of concentrate on what's going on in the US, going after the company before they go back to their, where they want to go or whatever, clean slate, all of that good stuff. I've seen Michael Rappaport in very minimal roles. I never saw him in any, get this amount of screen time with anything that I've seen him in. So that was cool to see. I know he's a good enough actor. You know what I'm saying? He's a good enough actor. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not surprised that he can deliver lines like this. He sounds the same in everything that he does. You know what I'm saying? And, I mostly know him from, his takes on sports and stuff like that. I know I've seen him in a couple of roles, here and there, popping up for a minute or so in certain movies or whatever. But I've never seen him get a role like this where, you're going to see him pretty often and hear him speak and whatnot. So it's cool to see, right? So this situation is possibly going to get out of hand. Now that they know that they have to go get 5 more of these data, it's the perfect reason to stretch a season out of them going to find who has the rest of these data. Because I was thinking it was 1, 2, but then I was like, they're referring to that. It's going to be 6 of them. But also that flight thing, it's gonna be something. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be something. But I feel like this series is just gonna keep getting better throughout this season. And if, as I said, now we're in number 4, I don't see how they could go wrong unless they just start pulling crap out of their ass. I don't see them failing and completely destroying this season. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what they're going to do. Hopefully you guys are ready too. So leave a like, leave a comment, man. And I will see you guys for the next one, man. Oof, season 4 already off with a banger. Peace.